The only one in the world. And it's all mine. Hey guys, welcome back to the Bald Shredder channel. And yes, today we are checking out something really special. This is a one-off custom guitar made specifically for the NAMM show from my friends at Fesley. Yes, it's possible. I'm gonna give you more info on that in just a minute. But first, real quick guys, if you are not currently subscribed to the Bald Shredder channel, if you could just take a second to reach down and hit that subscribe button, that would be totally awesome. Okay, first of all, let's look at the shape, right? You might be looking at that going, yeah, that's just another tele copy. Well, not exactly. Kind of, but not exactly. Look at the bottom horn here, right? On a Telecaster, it would be more up this way. They've kind of shaved off that bottom horn. And then look at the bottom. It's not flat. It's kind of like offset. So this is kind of like a, I don't know, a modified hybrid tele shape, I guess you could say. And I think it looks really cool. And look how thick it is, guys. It's pretty thick. And I'm pretty sure the main body wood here, this big piece on the back and most of the body, it looks like it's ash. And I think it's a one-piece ash body. And what do you get with ash body guitars? You get heavy guitars. So you guessed it, this one's about 8.5 pounds. Now while the back is ash, the top definitely is not. I'm not exactly sure what kind of woods we have going on here. It looks to be some kind of like burl top. And then what they've done is they've poured like a resin on top of that in parts of it to get this really cool, unique looking top finish. And then we've got a really nice roasted maple neck, 22 frets with a rosewood fretboard, medium jumbo frets, great fretwork, low action, no fret buzz. And we've got a bone nut and Grover tuners. Now I don't know how many of you guys out there like the pink pickups or just the whole color scheme overall. I know this is the kind of thing like either you love it or you hate it. And I really love it. But yeah, two pink humbuckers. And they're both Alnico 5. And yes, I tested them. The bridge pickup comes in right about 15K and the neck pickup is about 7.5K. But if that wasn't enough, guys, you know, the control layout here, three-way toggle, volume, tone, push-pull. And the push-pull applies to both humbuckers. So yeah, you can do the split coil on either the bridge or the neck pickup. And finally, yep, hardtail bridge, but not just any hardtail bridge, it's got steel saddles. Yes, strings going all the way through to the back. Now at this point, some of you guys are probably screaming in the comments, dude, cut those string ends. You're about to poke your own eye out. And what exactly is going on with these strings? Well, no, it didn't come like this, you know, from the NAMM show, from Fesley. All the string ends were trimmed, but, you know, like I always say, anytime you get these kind of like budget guitars from overseas, they usually don't have the best quality strings, and I always recommend taking off the strings that you get, you know, from the factory and putting on a good set of strings that you prefer. Now normally, in my case, that would be a set of Ernie Ball Super Slinkies 9-gauge, but not this time. Another booth that I visited while I was there walking around NAMM was the booth for S.I.T strings. So anyway, I'm walking right past the S.I.T strings booth and I'm like, you know what, let me stop and talk to these guys and see what's the deal with their strings. So I start talking to the guy. I tell him I've been using the Ernie Ball Super Slinkies forever. You know, tell me about your strings. Are they as good? Are they different? Whatever. The guy spent several minutes explaining to me about the strings, what they're made of, how they're made, how they compare to the Ernie Ball strings, all the different kinds of strings that they have. It was pretty amazing. And then finally, he gave me 2 packs of strings. This is the one that I put on this guitar, and he said this one is the one that is comparable to the Ernie Ball Super Slinkies. And that is why, guys, I have the long dangly ends, because I just put these strings on this guitar yesterday. All right, so let's play it, let's hear it, let's see what we think, let's see what I think about not only the guitar, but the strings as well. Here we go. Okay, first of all, the guitar. Man, what an absolute monster. Yes, it plays good. Yes, it sounds good. The Alnico 5 high output pickups, really great. The neck is nice. You know, pretty much what I'd expect from the Fesley stuff recently. And if you're going, dude, where's the clean sample? Hang on just a second, guys, it's coming. Okay, what about the S.I.T strings? Yeah, they're great. They're easily just as good as the Ernie balls, just like totally on par with those. But there seems to be one advantage. These strings are staying in tune incredibly well, and especially considering the fact that I just put the strings on them on this guitar yesterday and barely even like messed with it until I did the playing sample. And of course, yeah, I did some warming up and stuff and barely going out of tune. That's not normal. When I usually put a new set of the Ernie Ball Super Slinkies, you know, with a hardtail bridge like this, not the whammy, but with the hardtail, it takes like several days, a week, you know, a lot of playing, a lot of stretching out. You play, you retune a little bit. You play, you retune a little bit. And these seem to stay in tune better than the Ernie Ball. Now this is the only one I've tried out. I know it's not just the strings that are a factor. It's the guitar, it's the bridge, it's the tuners and stuff. So I'll have to put a set on another guitar and see if it's the same thing to really confirm if that's gonna be the same like all the time. And I can't believe I'm saying this, guys, but after like decades of playing Ernie Balls, I think I'm actually gonna switch over to S.I.T. Okay, so let's do a quick clean demo, and what I'm gonna do here, guys, for the clean is I'm gonna play just a little clean part in each pickup position, you know, bridge, middle, neck, but I'm gonna do it twice in each position because each time I'm gonna do the full humbucker and then I'm gonna activate the coil split and then I'll go back to the full, you know, next position and so on. Check it out. Alright, so you heard that, right? There's quite a bit of difference in the sound and the tone when you're splitting the coil and not splitting the coil. And the fact that the coil split is on both pickups, wow, that gives you quite a lot of like possibilities here. Alright, now I did mention that, yeah, there is the possibility that they could produce a batch of these that would then go up for sale on Amazon. But it is going to depend on you guys. It's going to depend on the audience reaction and whether or not people are interested in this guitar. Now let me give you guys an idea of what the price would be on Amazon if they did produce this as a production model for sale. Hang on to your hats, guys, here. Are you sitting down? It would probably be about $500. Whoa, bald shredder, $500. Hang on, guys. Let's think about it. I mean, look at this. One piece ash body, this really cool, unique top with the resin, the nice high output Alnico 5 pickups, the roasted maple neck, the rosewood fretboard, the Grover tuners, everything. There's no way that this guitar can cost like $200. It's just not possible. So that being the case, guys, we need to see down in the comments. I need to hear from you. Like, yeah, I'd be interested. I could possibly swing that. 500 seems like a good deal. Or absolutely no way. That's just too much for me and I wouldn't be interested. Either way, let me know. And if you're interested in checking out the S.I.T strings, I'm gonna have a link down in the video description for these. I think you should give them a try. All right, guys, that's it. And as usual, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.